is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a glorious day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all, I've been listening for the last few years about this smash and grab culture that's going on across the country. A smash and grab is a particular form of burglary or looting that involves smashing a barrier, usually a display window in a shop or a showcase, grabbing valuables, and then making a quick getaway without concern for setting off alarms or creating noise. Retailers are facing a new crime wave, and it's more violent than ever. And this crime wave is this smash and grab culture, where these young people, old people too for that matter, breaking into these high-end stores, crashing into their display cases. I've seen them crash into the store with cars and go in and take this very expensive merchandise, purses, jewelry, clothing, whatever they decide they're going to take that day. They break into the stores and steal the merchandise with the people looking at them. And there are reports of these new immigrants doing these smash and grabs and going right down the street, setting up tables and so forth, and selling the merchandise right down the street from where they stole it, and selling it for a fraction of what you would have had to pay for it if you had bought it at that store. Now, I find that amusing somewhat, and these are criminals that are doing this, and I want to emphasize these are criminals that are doing this. Now, what does this have to do with black women? I'm glad you asked, because black women shoppers are having the last laugh. As you know, black American women are stylish and have always been stylish, have always loved to dress, want to go out looking good and smelling good. And from back in the day, in the past, during the days of segregation, I'm including those days, when black women would want to go to those department stores and shop and try on clothes and have the shopping experience that every woman wants to have. Black women were treated like dirt. You came to the store with your little money to buy your clothes. Your husband gave you a little allowance, and he wants you to go out and buy a pretty dress and have a nice dress to wear to church, or maybe to a family reunion or a dance, or just have a nice new dress. And you go to the store. They won't let you try on the dress. And then they won't let you go in the dressing room to try on the dress. And then they look at you like you're dirt, treat you like crap, even though you are an upstanding citizen. You want to shop. You want to be normalized. You want to have a normal experience as an American woman. But they want to deny you that because you're black. Some stores you couldn't even go in. You can't come in this store. Remember how Oprah got treated a few years ago somewhere overseas? They didn't even want her to look at the pocketbook. So this is the experience that we've had. Sometimes coming home crying because they won't let you try on the dress. That's a very feminine thing, but white people decided to turn black women into masculine creatures because that was a part of the destruction of the black family. And it's unfortunate that ignorant black people decided to latch on to that. But that was started by white men. But back to my point. I've known black women to be so upset talking about it at church, how they got treated at a department store, or you go and pay for something and they shortchange you and get mad because you want them to give you your change back. Okay? So now let's fast forward to now. These people are not trying to go in the store and try on anything. They're going into the stores and taking what they want. And those stores are taking loss. They're taking a loss at the expense of these smash and grabbers. Some of these are American citizens. Some of them are illegal immigrants. They don't care. They don't care. They're going in there tearing up the store. Not only stealing the stuff, but tearing up the showcase and the windows and, tearing the store up. But you, as a decent black person, couldn't just go in the store and shop. I remember at a mall near where I lived growing up, they had something called the Gold Room. And in the Gold Room, they had very nice, designer-like fashions. They were more expensive than the clothes they had in the common areas. So you went into the Gold Room, and that's where you got real extra preferential treatment because those clothes were more expensive. They didn't want black women to go in there. They would lock the door if they saw you coming. Or they would just tell you they were going out. I'm about to go out on my lunch break now. And they would lock the door to keep black women from coming in. So now, I'm just saying, if you are a black woman and you feel like laughing about this, go ahead and have a good laugh on me. Have it on me. Because these are some of the things that happen to us. And you know what they say? What goes around, comes around. We were going to pay for the stuff. Our money wasn't even good enough because we were black. Now they're saying, I don't need any money. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to pay for it, and I'm not going to ask you to let me come in here and shop. I'm going to come in here and take it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Most of the time, they can't even catch up with those guys. So this is what it means when it says, what goes around, comes around. It has come back around on them, and black women don't have anything to do with it. So I say, black women shoppers, have the last laugh. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. And as always, have a great day.